All right, this is DrWitz here. Going to be casting some Week 5 Fall Skirmish, catching the VODs. Was not able to catch them live. I do know the overall winner. I don't know the winners of the individual matches. We're going to be doing NA. I'm going to cast a couple games tonight. Hopefully cast some more later, just for a little bit of practice. Dropping on in here to match number 1. The format's pretty much the same as it has been the past couple weeks. 3 points for a victory, 2 points for second or third, 1 point for 4th through 10th. 8 kills will nab you 3 points. 6 and 7 kills, or 6 to 7 kills, will grab you 2 points, and 4 to 5 kills will grab you 1 point. This is duos this week. See, have the bus dropping in, going from Haunted Hills, Paradise Palms. Nice central bus. Everyone should be able to get to whatever spot they practiced. Risky Reels is a little far, but people are still probably going to land there. I'd imagine it looks like we're focusing first on Reverse 2K. Drop in over at Villain Base with Rise. Can't even read that from here. It's too small. Hopefully we'll be able to tell a little bit better. Rise Weiss. Whoa. Yeah, I can't read that. Dropping on in. See a lot of people dropping over onto the floating island. Actually, not a single team in Tilted. Very surprising, considering Aiden is in this one, I believe. And now we have Nick Mertz and Hysteria, and looks like they're landing with Aiden as always. Nick Mertz, Hysteria. And then Ghost Aiden. Ghost Aiden and Nick Mertz have a long history. Ghost Aiden playing with Ambrew Games today. Aiden not having a whole lot of health right now, and Ambrew Games goes down. Hysteria going to come in to finish him off. Easy cleanup. Nick Mertz just kind of hiding behind this rock here. Wants to see what Aiden's going to do. Aiden does not have a whole lot of options. Only 50 health. Blue, I can do colors. Green, attack shotgun. Gray pistol. Will probably try to get himself to safety if he's able to get in over to those winds. He can kind of just swoop on out of there. Land safely, but it doesn't look like Nick Mertz or Hysteria is going to allow him to do that. Trying to press on to this house on the roof, farm down and grab him. Aiden's doing his best to avoid him as he can, going down to the second level, but they're going to be able to hear him pretty easily, and he's crouching the entire time. Aiden really has to make a break for it, hopefully get enough mats to where he can protect himself as he gets out of here, but it's risky, and I don't see this happening. Aiden still down below Hysteria. Nick Mertz farming up a little bit, opening up the chests. Still having trouble finding him right now. He's sneaking around down below, and it doesn't look like they want to press too hard. Nick Mertz with that bad history in PAX West. Aiden, although they are playing together at TwitchCon, so it should be interesting to see those two play. I feel like they have very different styles to me. I feel like Nick Mertz is a little more calculated. Aiden is very, very aggressive in tournaments. Likes to go for those high kills, not necessarily wins. And I think Nick can play like that too. And there he goes, gets trapped kind of in that little crevice there, not able to pull it out in time. Easy cleanup. So Nick Mertz getting one back on the board for himself. And over here, we have big old fight going on. Demo, Kenneth, Parallax, Tendons, Baboosh. Kenneth going really low from a shot, but able to take out Tendons. Parallax is down currently. Kenneth's going to need to get over him, but he only has 40 health. He has that heavy shotgun that we're going to try to make use of. That Demo's hovering right above. Has to be very, very careful that he doesn't go down. Bizzle also creeping around. Demo's kind of a little farther off, and now we have over at Fatal Fields, Morgassi, One Shot Girl, Symphony, Nate Hill. Very strong teams. Morgassi, our PAX West winner. Nate Hill, I think it was top 4. I think he was actually sitting in first for a long time, and eventually, I think last game he died right off the bat, or he wasn't able to load in, some technical issue maybe, and he did not get any points in that final game, and ended up second place after a really good showing there. Symphony, Nate Hill, very strong team. Symphony has been playing in almost every single summer skirmish, fall skirmish tournament. able to put up pretty decent results. Has played with a wide variety of people. Recently, we've seen him scrimming a lot with Tfue over on Tfue Scrimcord, putting in a lot of time. Although I don't think they're even playing at TwitchCon together. Guess they're just getting a lot of practice. All right, we have Alex Ace and FaZe Thieves. Thieves goes way back to Friday Fortnite skirmishes, or the Friday Fortnite tournament that was put on by UMG and Keemstar back in the day, those pub stomp tournaments. FaZe Thieves played with Typical Gamer before FaZe Thieves was FaZe Thieves, before when he was just Thieves. So they always did pretty well. I think they won one of the weeks, although historically speaking, the most successful people in that were Cloak and Tfue, who I think won 3 or 4 weeks of the 8 or 9 weeks that occurred. So really strong. You know, we all know they can pub stomp. We've seen them do that. Now back over to Fatal Fields, Nate Hymphany. Nate Hymphany, that'd be a really good combo name, but not what I was trying to do. Symphony and Nate Hill hovering just outside the circle. They know they have plenty of time to get in if they need to, or when they need to. Know that there's a couple teams around electing not to fight. Everyone's just trying to farm up resources at that point. This early game is all about those resources, resource management, not taking fights that you don't need to. Mid game is about that all as well. Maybe trying to pick off any teams that are low or easy pickings, but usually want to be pretty careful in that mid game. And now we have K-Sid and Cowboy over here. Just signed a TSM today. Congrats to them. Great pickup by the organization. And I know they are also playing together at TwitchCon. Hopefully they can make some big plays there, do good work. Just trying to stay safe right now. Like I said, early game, mid game, going to be taking it easy, playing nice and slow. We see Tfue getting a kill on Horrify there down below in the kill feed. Tfue has done very well. And now we have Morgasi and One Shot Girl. Doesn't look like they're going to take the fight, though. Still going to play it pretty carefully. Farm up, use that quarry, get lots and lots of brick. We've recently had changes that make metal probably the best material instead of wood. Metal now has the highest starting health of any material, whereas before that was wood, and wood built faster. So which is why people usually defaulted to wood, also because wood is really easy to get, metal's a lot harder to get. So you might see those spots that have high amounts of metal be a lot more heavily contested than they used to be, sort of like containers, Junk Junction, or the junkyard down in the South Desert. We also saw Myth going down there to Twifo. Curious, I'm trying to remember who Myth is playing with at TwitchCon. Looks like Morgasi just using that Shadow Stone to meet back up with One Shot Girl. Circle is nicely centered on the map. Nobody should really have too hard a time getting there, although it looks like a lot of teams have been delayed. You see a couple teams to the south and southwest there having trouble. Still a little, taking some damage from the storm, but they should be okay. Focusing a lot on Morgase and One Shot Girl here. And I think he's also playing TwitchCon. I'm not sure. I'll have to look and see who he's playing with. And FaZe Thieves and Alex Ace have just been kind of parallel to these two the entire time. Always kind of keeping an eye on each other, but not wanting to take any engagements, not wanting to do anything too risky. Also saw high distortion over in the distance there, that yellow team just on the edge of the mini-map. You can see that. Now we have Kiwi Face and Animal. A lot of teams over here. See, there's some skirmishes going on. We have Hogman, Baldy, Kitty Plays, Outlive, Gorilla. See a lot more of these free agents being picked up. Fewer and fewer are being left out there anymore. Ninja goes down in the kill feed to Thieves. Thieves was able to take him out early. King Richard there with General. Thieves, Monster. Ninja's playing with Monster this week. I don't believe he's playing at TwitchCon because he is doing the Call of Duty tournament. And he's also doing a lot of events, you know, being a giant streamer as he is, he has to kind of have those obligations. So King Richard, General, sitting up in these 1x1s, just playing it carefully, has that sniper, bolt action, blue, can make good use of it. We've seen him do so in the past. Has had some decent performances. He placed a couple times pretty highly with when he played duos with Demo. But now that Demo and Bizzle are able to play together more, they are an established duo team. Though we haven't seen a whole lot of them from Fall Skirmish so far. And I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what else they can do, especially come TwitchCon, see if they can perform at LAN. That'd be great to see. Cowboy Kased over to the left there. Monster just trying to stay careful because he's all by himself. King Richard, the General. General formerly are on NRG, and King Richard is back on NRG. Kind of seeing a blend of not really the pro team versus the streamers anymore on a lot of these organizations. Cowboy Casey getting picked up today and kind of just being signed to streamer / pro player contract. There isn't a whole lot of differentiation because so many streamers end up are playing very high level and doing well in these tournaments online. You know, High Distortion said originally he didn't want to play any competitive tournaments, and it looks like we might have a fight here. Grand Pooh Bear all alone. Ranger is down. Sees him there. Maybe we'll try to get the revive off, but the storm is also coming in. He's going to have to contest with that. Replays up above. See if he wants to just back out or go for the finish. And it looks like he's going to go for the finish. Tries to edit through the wall. Grand Pooh Bear is really caught in a terrible position. Let's see if either of them get anything, but it looks like FaZe Replays is such low health, he's not going to be able to do anything. But he has 4 kills already. That might be 1 point on the board. It might be enough, but he's going to go down in the end. He has no way to get over, no launch pad as far as I'm aware. Uses those bandages, but it's just no good. He's going to keep trying to push on out, though, see if he can do anything, but it's unlikely. I feel like he's going to get just to the very edge of the circle and not make it. Just trying to outrun it, but he's not quick enough. He's trying to decide, hey, do I want to go over there? Do I want to see if I can find any bandages? But it is too late. He's just barely not going to make it, trying to catch the storm, but 1 health, just short. As I was saying before, High Distortion did not want to travel, did not want to go to any of those tournaments far away. But he has been the highest, the best performing TSM player in these skirmishes. So TSM did sign him to kind of a pro player streamer contract in the end. Now we have Ghost Sean and Snood. Sean and Snood, 2 players picked up by Ghost a little later on. Sean did win one of the matches at PAX West. Typhoon Cloak sitting up there, maintaining that high ground as they usually do. TVU has a rocket launcher, nice little equipment, enough ammo to last him a while, edit these buildings, this metal to kind of look through, has a long period of time. He can kind of just check out the surroundings. We see Poach and Vivid over there kind of hanging around containers. They do like that spot. That is the kind of go-to spot for Poach. Now back with Clarify and Science. 0 for Clarify, 1 for Science. Still need 3 more kills to put any points up on the board. Has enough healing in the inventory to be able to make a good push for the long haul here. No healing, but does have shields. Towards the end game, you probably prioritize healing over shields, mostly because of those heal-offs that usually do result, I'd say, in probably about 40% of the matches or so, kind of depending on the tournament. King Richard General looks like General took a little damage, no longer has any shield, about 75 health. Monster looks like Science and Clarify are taking shots from a distance, nothing connecting. Just going to use those walls. Nobody's really that close to where they're going to make a good connect on that. No points on the board yet. 2 limbs for Thieves and Alex Ace. Tweefo, Colton 2, Tifu and Cloak 2. But everyone's kind of adding up to two kills each team. We did see Replays with 4. He did get on the board, but he is now out. Got killed by the storm in the end. Colton Tweefo. Tweefo also recently picked up by FaZe Ghost. Clarify is just going to take some window peeks at this player here, Hesse, all on his own. Kevin LaShawn down early. You see Ghoul, Mr. Dong, Tempo, J-Monk all over in this area. And now we're going to see players starting to converge in really tiny area. Going to take a lot of pokes at each other. Monster goes down to Demo. That team is eliminated, Ninja being Monster's partner. But a lot of these players will start to converge in this small area. Everyone's going to be building up. Materials are key at this point in time, just making those window edits, trying to get these third-party situations just kind of poke from a distance when people rotate, you know, whether teams rotate early or rotate late, everybody trying to take advantage of something to gain some foothold in the end game. See Scratch and Lenane of Team Envy sitting down low, trying to play this low ground situation. And now you see the circle start to just go more and more central, not really favoring any particular side. But you see a lot of people on that east side who are going to have to move in. There's a lot of clumping going on there, and there's still 70 players left. Sometimes in these early games, we see people play a little more cautiously, lower kill games. Everyone getting the jitters out of them, just getting their warm-up, getting their builds in, kind of figuring out their plan and going from there. Like, hey, this didn't work game one. Let's try something up game two. Maybe play more aggressively. Nate Hill Symphony taking on a fight right now. Pick up 1 kill against CLG Crispy. Gonna need 3 more to get on the board here. Just gonna try to take those weapons. He doesn't have a whole lot of ammo, which is gonna put him in a tough position for this mid-game scenario. Starting to transition into the end game. Parallax and Kenneth still over in Dusty Depot as they were before. They started the game there with a fight. Parallax going down early, but Kenneth was able to pick him back up. Might be a little bit of a battle going on. They're taking some shots from a direction. Can't tell. Now we have Joseph and Strafe. Joseph played with Anthony last week. Very hyped up team. Ended up doing pretty well. They're known to be kind of the scrim gods. Do very well there. A lot of players hyped them up, including Vivid. Now Mogasi and One Shot Girl. Just trying to rotate, stay careful, go under there. A lot of players electing to go with a low ground option here. Save those mats for a late game scenario. A lot of times, even if you just rotate out in the open, nobody sees you. Because nobody has the window peek. Everybody's just kind of holed up. You can't do those wall exploits anymore that you could a long time ago. But now they are taking a little bit of fire. We'll have to close up. You see Cease and Zill over there, Sean Snood, Joseph Strafe. A lot of teams in this small area. A lot of danger. See if anyone can make anything happen. Tifu getting a kill on base soldier. Psalm going down to Rise Wheat. Or Weiss? Still don't know how to say that name. Weiss. There's an odd 7 in there. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a letter. You know, like 4 can be A, 3 can be E. But now over to Tifu and Cloak. Tifu 3 kills. If they can get 1 more between the 2 of them, they'll go up on the board. Can't recall who Tifu played with last week. Or if it was it Solos? No. There was a duos tournament at some point I'm referring to, but I don't know if you played that one. Have to look back. Tifu taking out Poach. Easily done. Just does that wall edit. Sees him there. Poach not able to change it up in time. And now he's taking more shots with the rocket launcher at somebody over in this close build here. He's about 1 point on the board. Cloak is very low health. Has to be careful. Tifu does not have a whole lot himself. Tifu just trying to rotate over. Him and Cloak are slightly separated at this point. Oh, no, he's right there. I just can't see the names because they don't have the names up. Has plenty of weapons. Plenty of materials. Still has 1,000 brick on him. Kenneth going down to Symphony. Baldy getting raised fire. Sees one player right there just going to try to build out. He has to rotate very quickly. The Storm is right on their tails, and it's going to be doing a lot of damage at this point. All those teams are clumped up. I don't even know if there's physically enough room in the area. Demo going down there in the Storm. Hysteria going down. Tfue, Cloak just trying to rotate, but I think Cloak goes down. Nick Merckx going down. Zill getting a kill. Demo going to the Storm. Thieves picking up the General. Just Tfue trying to rotate over as quickly as he can, has so much distance to travel. Let's see if he can even pull this off in the end, or if he's going to take third-party fire to get him down in the end. Vivid taking out Hogman. So many players going down on this rotation. There was 70 up before, and now we're down to 50. Everybody's checking out, and Tfue goes down in the end. Partly Storm, partly player. Outlive was also lost on Storm. Tfue goes out in the Storm too, with the Storm claiming so many players, so there's not going to be a whole lot of kills on the board. Bizzle goes down as well to high distortion. There are no longer the Demo and Bizzle team is down. Poach is down, but Vivid is still in the fight trying to pick up those kills. We see Fiefs and Alex Ace, one of the teams we followed right from the beginning, have 5 kills, 1 more to get 2 up on the board. And I don't think I've seen a team with any more kills than that at this point. Taking a little fire from up top, Parallax getting a kill, but then going down to the Storm. This might be a lower kill game overall just because the Storm is claiming so many, so we might not see as many points. Nate Hill going down, Symphony going down, Excels, Lenane picking up those kills respectively. Now we're over to Excels and Savage. Taking a little bit of Storm damage here, but has that grapple gun. Only 2 shots left with it. Let's see if he can get to a good position to make something happen. Going to be pushing over here, quickly turning around and getting those edits. Might be seeing a little bit of that lag that comes in over the spectator client. Players also complained a lot about lag during this tournament, as they normally do, understandably. When a lot of money is on the line, you're having technical issues. It's unfortunate to go down to events like that where you just die to the Storm because you can't build, can't edit fast enough. We got 50 people in one of these final circles. That creates so much building, so much stress on the game, and it can't really keep up. Let's see if Lenane and Scratch can do anything. They're trying to get an early rotation over because they're on a favorable side of the circle. Just have to slowly edge along with that, and you see a little bit of that lag coming in, taking some damage there, and falling down. Not really sure what was going on there. It's hard to tell. There's a lot of lag going on with the spectator client, unfortunately. So many people in this small area, 26 still left. Going to be seeing so many people go down to the Storm and to kills, and just the dangers of rotating in this endgame. See, Twifo has this high ground. He's a little safer. Not too many people looking up and trying to take it at this point. Scratch Lenane. Emad going down to the Storm. Emad recently picked up by E11, new organization. Twifo Colton still sitting on this high ground, playing it carefully. Not a whole lot they need to do at this point. Colton knocking out a player down below. Anthony dies to the Storm. Another player claimed by the Storm. Another Sean also going down to the Storm. Rotating in these small areas is so difficult. You get built out by other players, and you just aren't able to rotate quickly enough, pickaxe through those walls. Tempo picking up multiple there. I don't know what he did. It would have been great to see that replay. Now we have 72 hours in chat. In a low ground scenario, but trying to get a little more height here. Tifo, Colton, 1 point on the board with 4 Cs. Another player right above trying to take the kill. See if he can do anything about it. Tries to get more high ground, builds around, trying to reverse around, having a little bit of struggle with the server lag here. Sees that player down below, trying to finish off Geomat, Colton, Twifo on that high ground. Jack down below, Tempo down below. Missed a Dong, Mark, all in this small area. Only 10 players left. It's a top 10 scenario. Everybody in the top 10 gets 1 point. Twifo still trying to spam this wall, ends up taking out Jack from E United. 5 on the board. That's 2 points. Sorry, that's still 1.6 is 2 points. Picking up his loot. Need one more. Has plenty of shield. Grapple gun. Has all the mobility he needs to make something happen. If it comes down to a heal off, that's not what he wants. He needs to make moves. He might have to go out into the storm and then drop down below to make a play happen. That's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to drop down, try to take people out of their healing scenarios because he does not have any healing himself, but he's not able to find anyone. He's down to 14 health, one more tick, and he's going to go down, and he goes down to the storm, not able to finish off anyone off in the end. Now, Tweefo, just trying to heal as fast as he can. He has those 2 medkits, probably only going to be able to get one off. Oh, and he doesn't perfectly time it. Somebody might have interrupted him. He might not have been able to do it in the end. And who is going to be up in the end, and it's Tenpo. Tenpo with the heal off victory. Taking it in the end. Heal offs. The very, very valuable health kits and campfires. Ending out a close and albeit glitchy game 1. And take a short break, and we will be back with game number 2.